Okay. My loss on paper actually wasn't as big as what I thought because my realized loss wasn't as big as what I thought. I've got a bunch that are down at the moment that I actually think will hopefully will move positive. If I'm looking at things now in a better way, then this is better. So what I want to do is have a look at this. This was a fuck up of mine, and this is a preparation fuck up. So before going into every single week, every day, start with like you zoomed out view, right? And you do this yourself. Don't rely on other people. So don't rely on me telling you. You go and do it. Go and look at the charts. Go and look at what they're saying. And you start at the long time frame. Start at monthly, then go to weekly, then go to daily, because that gives you an idea of the overall trend. And what you want to try and do is you want to trade with that trend in the direction that it's moving, because that's where the momentum is. And the way that machines and algorithms work, they tend to trade with that momentum. And let's go have a look at how I fucked this up. Very simple thing, very easy to do, and I didn't do it. I didn't jump out to the monthly chart, right? But let's have a look at this. So the monthly, very much still an uptrend. Very, very much. But you look that you're getting, so here you've just got full green candles, so you can be very confident next month is probably going to be green, almost certainly going to finish higher. Here you're starting to get a bit wicky. So this candle here is a bit of a doji, right? Where you've got wick at the bottom, wick at the top. You start to get a little bit more cautious. Now you look at what Fed is doing. It's not above that wick. Holding under that wick is quite interesting. Even though this wick is high, it's just something to pay attention to and be a little bit more cautious. This is the cues, right? Now let's go and have a look at the weekly. And this is what I really fucked up. Okay, now you can see the weekly trend is still up, right? I'm not arguing. It's still boom. You've got high, you've got higher low, you've got high, and now you're coming down here. But you've got this candle here that has done a little bit of damage in here. And it's just something to be a little more cautious of. Look at what it's doing, look at how it's playing, and be like, okay, cool, it might not be as bullish as what I was thinking. But we're still in uptrend on the weekly, right? Oh, this would have been a nice fucking reversal, this here. This level is pretty key though, this 30 level, holding under that. Let's go have a look at the daily. The daily is now in a downtrend. And this is what I missed. This would have been a really clear signal to be like, all right, fucking pull your horses on the longs. There has been a break of one of the major longer time frame trends. You've got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. Confirmed. Break of trend. This lower high should have had me pull back from being so aggressive long. That's a fucking huge red candle, right? Had I gone and looked at the daily, I would have said, ooh, you know what? I'm still bullish, but, and I still would be overall, you'd still be, because you've got the weekly and you've got the monthly that are still very, very much in that uptrend. But seeing that daily break is very important to reassess and think about, okay, cool, still be bullish overall, but I'm going to be a hell of a lot more patient when I'm looking for these trades, and I'm not just going to jump at the first run, because the market has broken a major trend that has not been broken since fucking October. And look at this run. Look at this. Boom. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Oh, you got a break there. Okay, cool, fair enough. You got a break in January. I would call, you sort of could. You could definitely consider that just a continuation and more a consolidation there on the way up, because it is a close under. So technically lower high. But then you're straight back into this uptrend. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, very clear lower high. And this one, you did not get a lower low. So this did not technically break that trend. because you would have needed a close down under here for that to be considered a break of trend. This is a break of trend now, after today. And what would have been smart to do, even here, when you're getting this lower high, so on that candle, you would wait and you'd be patient. You'd be like, all right, fucking, let's give it some time. Let's pull back. We've got the 20 MA here. How are we going? And this candle closed above the 20 SMA. This candle, very importantly, has closed below it, right? Super important. Super important. This candle beforehand, so the one beforehand, just looking at this, being like, oh, you know what? Fuck me, this could be a break of trend. If you got another green one straight up, then it would have been fine. But just looking at that and being like, got to be more cautious. Just that. I would not have scaled up my bets the way that I did today. I would not have scaled up my trades. I would have not have gone for 10K maximum, which would have saved me in losses unrealized and on paper about 15 grand today. And I probably wouldn't have entered some of the trades that I did. I would have just pulled back and been like, okay, cool, fuck, let's look at this. That's a fuck up for me. I did not look at the higher time frame. Did not look at it. Very stupid. I was just like, fuck it. It's all bullish. Weekly, monthly, all still going up, which technically they are. But I should have stopped, taken pause and been like, okay, cool, that's given us a signal. You look at the spike. This one's pretty obvious. Same thing, weekly, monthly, they're all up still. But you've got the tail over here and you've got a lower tail there. That is a lower high. That is a confirmed potential break in pattern. It's then coming down to this 20, so it's bounced up. This is not a confirmed break of pattern because you need a lower low, which means it needs to finish down around this 490 level. If that happens, you have a very, very big potential change in behavior of the market. Big markers. These are just caution signals. But I didn't pay attention to it, and so I made trades that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. Certainly at a size I wouldn't have otherwise, because I was like, fuck it, everything's bullish, go with the trend, blah, 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 blah. I didn't look at this. Two very key indicators for the market that are showing maybe all is not so well. Then we have a look at IWM on the daily, and you're getting an incredible mixed bag, but on a longer time frame, you can see that it's definitely just in a channel, right? So you don't really have anything super clear. You could probably try and pull an inverse head and shoulders out of that. I don't know. I wouldn't. It doesn't really look like it to me. Not clear enough. But if you go to the weekly, you can stay still in channel. But here, higher high, lower high from last week. Only mildly, but it is lower. It's a fucking doji. So that would be another thing where you're like, okay, chill, take the pedal off the gas and pay attention. Something new is happening, right? Something new is happening in the market. And it doesn't mean you don't trade. It just means you're watching different things. You're looking for different signs and you're looking for changes in behavior. And I believe, had I done that, something super simple like that, so fucking easy. That is not a hard thing to do. It would have taken me 5 minutes. I didn't do it. I was too busy chasing pussy. And it's cost me a lot of money today. So, something to think about. Something to think about. Make sure that you're looking at those and you've got that as your frame of reference. You're like, okay, cool. Can I go pedal to the metal? Are we going hard up? At the moment, we are not, but we are not going hard down. On the Qs, you could probably be a little more aggressive with your puts and the tech sector, because especially if tomorrow goes down, I would be very cautious with NVIDIA. But I'll tell you what, if NVIDIA comes out bad, holy fuck, we are going to get a dump in this market. Like, epic. And even NVIDIA, I believe that's the high, and I don't think we've topped it. So we have a lower high here. Low, lower high, and we are now getting a lower low. This is like big fucking breaks of trend that have not happened in a very, very long time in these stocks. These are not things that I was paying attention to. And this is where I said, don't be bearish, don't be bearish, don't be bearish, don't be bearish. And I agreed with that. But looking at this now, there is an opportunity. If you want to take bear trades, if you want to take puts, which is what I'm sitting in at the moment, the opportunity is definitely there. I'm going to have a look at Netflix because I didn't think about this. See, this is still very much in your uptrend. So you've got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, higher low, higher high. This could just be setting up for a continuation. However, if the market continues down, I doubt it. And I think you're more inclined to be looking at a potential gap close, which would be fucking epic. Now, NVIDIA had really, really good earnings, so maybe not, but something to be aware of. Tesla, as I said, that's already in a downtrend. That has been for a while. I chased a call on that today. Thesis, I'm not too disappointed with, but as you say, didn't work out. Just very interesting to watch these. Meta still in a strong uptrend. You've got high, you've got higher low, lower high, but it didn't confirm with that low. So you'd be like higher high. And now, is this going to get a higher low, or are we going to break down and then get a lower high? I think a lot of it depends. Tomorrow is going to be really interesting. You've got a few key factors and NVIDIA earnings, of course. But just paying attention to some of those bigger time. Look at fucking Amazon. Shit, me, I didn't see this either. Ah. Okay. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low again. Oh, so you're getting these. I fucking said this last week. I was like, oh, some of these are flipping into downtrend. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't go back. I didn't look at it. I didn't pay attention to it. And I believe probably my biggest mistake today was that. Not stepping back, not taking a look at these bigger time frames and taking them seriously. I actually am very much favoring a breakdown in Amazon now. I'm looking at that on a longer time frame. There could be a really, really good swing there over the course of like a month or something, down to the 160 level. That's interesting to me. Very, very interesting. But I'm not going to take any massive trades until the NVIDIA earnings, apart from the ones that I've got tomorrow. But man, there could be some downside. So keep an eye out. Oh, fuck, I hope so. Shit, I'm going to be excited to short this market. I've been waiting. All right, I'll leave it there and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.